Yes.
I'm good.
Fantastic.
So am I.
Hey everybody, it's new Soundwave for the week of, let's see, what is this week? It's
first
week of August 2010. How you doing? I'm John DeLuna. I'm joined by Chris Triplett, Brian Kilby, Peter XV, who may not say anything
He's not.
after the
Hi.
Rob Springer, and from across the globe, let's see here, Tony, sorry.
Tony.
Sorry, let me reset.
Hello.
Joining me
Tony,
this week.
hello.
Hello. Joining me this week, Chris Triplett, Tony, Rob Springer, XV, who will not say anything from this point forward, Peter Van, Brian Kilby.
Hey.
Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing?
Pretty good.
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad.
Not bad.
I'm apparently not allowed to speak.
No, you can. You're just not expected to. So, like, anything you say will be, like, above and beyond.
Well, anything I say be used against me in a court of law?
It is possible.
Okay.
I'm not going to answer.
I did learn 5 minutes ago that Ric Flair is a Pokemon.
There's a Ric Flair Pokemon?
Remember this? Yeah.
I did this. I was a legend. I'm a guy.
Remember this? Double A back there's got my back.
Ric Flair.
Yeah, on a quick tangent. I saw him cut a promo last week, and I swear to God, he said "woo" like 50 times in 2 minutes.
If I could say it 50 times in 2 minutes, I would.
He cut a new promo?
Did he?
Yeah, basically.
What was it? Was it a commercial for a lottery ticket?
Yeah.
No, he's in TNA, dude.
I mean, in North Carolina, we have Ric Flair lottery tickets. So.
Awesome. Is his face on it?
Oh yeah. It's definitely Ric.
He has a stand-up and everything.
He has a stand-up, and like when you go to the gas station.
When you scratch it off, does it go woo?
Yeah, you'll walk into a gas station, and Ric Flair will be standing there like, holy crap! And you have to think for a second: is this actually me seeing Ric Flair in a gas station, which it is every other time, or is this the stand-up? And it's half the time it's the stand-up, half the time it's really Ric Flair buying a cheese sandwich.
Cheese sandwich.
Woo! Cheese sandwich. Also.
So if you couldn't tell already, this is the video game podcast.
Yeah.
For tfradio.net. It wasn't clear. We got a bunch of news this week, actually, and then we're going to kind of start talking about, for the discussion for this week, what game or franchise that each of us have kind of like sold our soul to, so to speak, like spent way too much money, way too much time obsessing over, really getting into. Because I have a story on that for this week.
Okay.
But first, StarCraft 2. JD talked about it at length last week.
A little
God
bit.
let him.
I feel
he
like
really likes StarCraft 2.
I feel like
I hear that game's popular.
Yeah. That's what I
heard
heard.
it was. I heard people wanted it to come out a long time ago.
StarCraft.
Hasn't it been coming out for about 3 years?
You know, what's 12 years between friends? That's all I say.
Exactly.
That's all I say. But anyway, yes, Chris, it's kind of popular. They've sold 1.5 million copies in the first 48 hours in the U.S. alone.
Wow, that's fantastic for a game that's not finished.
Yeah, it's like a third of a game.
Yeah.
They've sold 1.5 million copies of almost a full game.
How many copies of Halo 2 did they sell? I mean, seriously.
I don't know, but I can tell you, what was it, 2 years ago in November, the World of Warcraft expansion, the last one, or I guess the last one, I don't know, the Wrath of the Lich King. Lich King.
Like
sold
the game.
What is Lycan?
It sold better than that. So that expansion pack 2 years ago sold 2.8 million in 24 hours. So suck on it, StarCraft 2. Take that. Yeah. Let's see. In other news, we've got more screenshots of the next Mortal Kombat game. And surprise, it keeps getting increasingly bloody and like obnoxiously, ridiculously brutal.
Where can we see that at?
We'll put it in the show notes, but you can see it at Game Informer, I believe.
Game Informer.
BadToyStore.com.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Game Informer.
My subscription just expired.
Their website has gotten so much better.
Really?
Yeah, their website used to be total crap. And they'd be like, come see our website. And I'm like, why? This website is 10 years old. I mean, it's archaic and crap.
Well, it's a game magazine. What do you want? People still buy this thing.
Very true.
That's true. But
Sad.
EGM is pretty good at it, right? I mean, they've been kind of molding it to...
It's too much. EGM's website's just a little too crazy.
How is the magazine? I assume EGM Redux is still going, right?
It's kind of stuck in that. It's imagine EGM from 1994, but a quarter as thick. So, I like it.
Kind of sad.
No.
Or is it good?
EGM 90 EGM was in its heyday in the early to mid 90s, and it's good.
They just picked up a lot of old EGM guys and one-up guys to the editorial staff, so they're doing something with it at least.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, I mean, my favorite EGM is EGM from like '93, like around issue 50 to 60. So
Yeah, when it's like a phone book every month.
yeah, it's got that feel for it.
Cool.
Nice. Very nice.
Cool.
Hey, if you are into Xbox Live or PSN, especially Xbox Live, a couple cool games have hit finally. Arkham Asylum and has hit Xbox Live, and then on Xbox Live and PSN, Castlevania Harmony of Despair.
Or Castlevania HD.
Yes.
Castlevania Mashup HD.
Multi.
And if you somehow passed up on Batman Arkham Asylum the first time, shame on you.
Yeah.
True.
So how much is it? How much does it cost to get over Xbox Live now?
Like $50.
40.
Ah.
It's like
40
kinda-
for the
Which
download.
one? Which one? I heard 3 different price points in there.
Yeah, what is
too
it?
much. A lot.
Yeah, a lot of money.
It's
Too much.
In blue glasses 3D.
Anaglyph.
Yeah.
Anaglyph. Is it? You know, is it
Not
serious?
working,
Is
to
it?
be honest, I really don't see that working.
Is it really Anaglyph, Chris, or is it another?
I think it is. I mean, it's not like this new 3D. It's something old 3D.
Yeah, if you can play it on any TV, it's the crappy one.
It's the crappy 3D, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And
it comes with glass.
It's like Rad
They're not
Racer for the
like
NES. I press select and it goes into 3D.
Ooh, that takes me back a few years.
In other news, and this may be a dirty trick depending on how you look at it, or it may be a brilliant business move. NBA Jam is coming to PS3 and 360, but it is basically downloadable content when you buy NBA Elite. So you're gonna have to buy like a legitimate basketball game to get NBA Jam.
That's the worst thing I've ever heard.
So I have
Yeah.
to
NBA
spend
Jam, was that
60
the
bucks.
SNES one?
I
Did
don't
they release
think
anything
so.
on the
It was
Saturn?
on the
They released
PlayStation.
anything on the Saturn?
Don't recall.
It was on
I
the
can't
32X. I got a
like
copy.
visualize the box, so I don't think so.
Yeah.
What I don't understand, I just don't appreciate the fact that I have to pay $60 to deal with this realistic basketball game that I might not even enjoy. And we made a joke at work that this guy, like, EA says, you know what, this NBA Elite game, despite the fact that we renamed it so people would think that it's elite and awesome, it sucks. So let's entice people to buy this game so they can get NBA Jam. The only way they can get it on Xbox.
Well, to be honest, if you leave it a few months, it'll be on Xbox Live download anyway.
Maybe. It's possible.
That's a good point.
Probably.
Yeah, you hope so. You hope so, and you hope this isn't like a trend, basically. You know, you hope this isn't successful.
Well, I mean, look at it this way. You buy a game, you get another game for free. That doesn't sound like that bad a deal to me.
No,
Yeah,
but if
so-
the game sucks, then you've got to, it's not really worth it.
It's
to be honest.
it's marketing. I mean, commercials
yeah.
try to sell you stuff that suck. Here,
Absolutely.
get something that sucks, but you get this something that sucks for free. Oh, I want that.
Shamwalk.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's very true.
It's I don't know.
Yeah,
The
I mean, it's
download
true.
version's not even the full game, is it? Like the Wii version's the only version that'll be like the full game. Like
Really?
the download you only
Yes,
get.
and have
Yeah,
like
yeah,
online
yeah.
play.
It's-
Yeah,
Oh, well, that
like,
sucks.
You're basically getting a powered up demo.
Yeah, you're gonna powered up
Yes.
demo where you get like extra modes on the Wii. You get like a full NBA Jam on the Wii version.
Then why would you want to buy anything
think-
but the Wii version?
Exactly. That's the point.
Which is kind of a reversal from the standard. The standard way is why would you want to buy the
Yeah.
Wii version?
Why would you want the Wii version of anything?
Yeah, why would you do that?
Yeah.
But I just think
I don't know anybody who owns a Wii.
I own a Wii.
I
I think
I own
we all own a Wii. I think.
Yeah,
No.
I don't.
Your mom's seen my Wii.
I got it on the PlayStation when it first came out.
So the people don't play Mario Galaxy, I guess.
No, not really.
I played it.
Mario Galaxy.
I've got it.
Like Mario Galaxy.
Everybody loves Mario Galaxy.
I don't.
We all live in a Mario Galaxy.
Did you play the second one,
I live in
XV?
the Pokemon world.
Did you play the second one, XV?
No, I haven't because I didn't like the first one.
The second one is astronomically better than the first one.
Okay, well,
Well,
I'll,
it really is.
give
Yeah,
that
two
a
is
try.
fantastic.
Yeah, I don't know if people have made a big enough deal of that, but it's like I think people at large think it's just another Galaxy. It really is like an incredibly better game.
I think what made me love 2 better than 1 is that I don't have to run 5 minutes in the game to actually get to the board so I can play the damn game. That's the part that pissed me the most about the first one.
Mm-hmm.
This is the second one, the gameplay. This just, I mean, you didn't know how they got it any better.
Bra-
Just-
Breaker just had a brilliant question. He wants to know how come Yoshi's a male but he lays eggs. That's
Why
a
the hell
good
not?
Ever
question.
seen Godzilla?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Mm.
because he's a dinosaur, or whatever the hell he.
Yeah. Does he lay
Yeah,
eggs
they
or
all
just
lay
does he
eggs.
just?
Yeah,
just,
I mean,
just
did you
hatch
watch
out of one?
Jurassic Park?
Oh yeah, Jurassic Park. I forgot about
They
that.
should find a way.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
whatever.
Yoshi is
Yeah.
bioengineered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
I bet there's some crazy Mario fanfic about that.
I'm
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
If there's
If
not,
there's
I
Mario
think I have to go
Slash
and check that
Well,
tonight.
look at Beardo. Prime example of it there.
I'm gonna have nightmares thinking of the possibilities.
Nightmare fuel.
And Mario's
I like
wearing
it.
the Tanuki suit.
I like Super Mario Brothers too. I don't know why, but I did.
I did too.
Yeah, Mario World is the best Mario game.
Not your average cosplay. This is
Oh,
like
God.
metal hot guy level cosplay.
That's
This is
fantastic.
Is this from Comic Con this year?
Let me see here. I don't know if
I linked
it's specifically
it. It's
from
on the
Comic
page.
Con, but it is it's exceptionally done. I mean, it really is impressive. We'll link to it. You won't believe your eyes. Seriously.
I linked to it.
And then,
check a look at it.
oh yeah. Everybody click
Well, I
on the
saw
wave.
some on the I
Right,
saw
I
some
wish
on
I-
YouTube from BotCon, and that one was phenomenally as well. So it might be the same one.
Yeah, this is pretty awesome. I've got to admit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I mean, they even show like when they go to the trouble of like showing how much work they went into it and crafting it. You know, it's not like just cardboard boxes and some gloves.
I mean,
This
the
is like
Japanese
real-
people usually are the best cosplayers, and this is like Japanese quality level costumery.
It absolutely
Absolutely.
is.
Oh yeah,
It's costuming done right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No duct tape and cardboard boxes here.
Damn.
Sorry. If that's your thing, sorry. This is not for you. And then one last thing, hey, if you're into quilting and zombies, you're gonna love the Resident Evil quilt. We'll link to that in the show notes. Yes, folks. You can
Resident Evil quilt.
cuddle up with the Resident Evil quilt.
The best thing I ever saw at Ross or one of those stores was an Easy E quilt. It was fantastic. I really wish I'd bought it. I went. Chris Triplet and I went back looking for it.
I never saw it.
Yeah, I didn't find it, but it was an Easy E quilt.
Word.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Ooh.
Wow, that Resident
Well,
Evil quilt is pretty boss. I gotta admit.
That pretty much. That's the quilt you want your grandma to make
Yeah,
for you.
that's the quilt for the person that really loves Resident Evil.
The concept as John explained it puts me in mind of the Dreamcast game Typing of the Dead. This would be like quilting of the
Nice.
undead, zombie quilting.
Nice.
It's like I'm gonna go to sleep, wake up, and
Yeah.
why do I
sleep
have
with
this
zombies.
quilt?
I gotta admit, I never played much Resident Evil after 2.
Yeah.
I kind of.
Oh, you missed
Yeah.
out.
Why would you?
didn't miss much.
Four is fantastic.
Yeah, 4's
I heard
great.
4 is great. I
You know
had
what?
4. I never actually played it.
I have
What's
4.
it?
I've never taken it out of the package.
Once it
Uh,
moves over the
4,
shoulder
Resident Evil
gaming,
4 is definitely worth a play.
I disagree.
But
Once it
Resident Evil-
moved to over the shoulder, it just wasn't. It just took away that sense of like just being scared, crapless.
Dude, I don't know
Oh,
if
yeah.
if a dude's running at you with a chainsaw, it is pretty scary.
Yeah,
It also made it so that you actually could control your character and not walk into a wall.
Well,
Yeah.
the remake version of Resident Evil on GameCube was really awesome.
It is good, but like, dude,
Fantastic.
4 is fantastic.
It's good as a gameplay game, but as a Resident Evil game, I didn't really think of it as a Resident Evil game, though. I don't know.
No,
What
'cause
about-
it just turned,
what about-
it became less survival and more just action. Whereas Resident
Yeah,
Evil 1
exactly.
and 2 was
Exactly.
all about survival. It's like, well, do I shoot this monster now, or do I save these bullets for something bigger later on?
See,
Yeah.
leave it to the guy with the intellectual accent to convey what I was trying to say.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Hey, what about
Fair
Resident Evil
point.
5? Now, I did play a little bit of that, and it was kind of meh. But is that a good game?
It's
I,
I
basically the
enjoyed
same
playing
game.
it.
I got
I
the same
Same
feeling
for-
Resident
Mm.
Evil 5 as Resident Evil 4. It was a good game, but it was not true to like that horror survival series.
No,
was,
it was set in the daytime for the most part as well, and it just didn't have that.
Scary
like-
crap can't happen. During
Yeah,
the
it was more.
Yeah.
Well,
a
5
lot of the
pushed
time,
the
not gay.
5 pushed the action game even farther.
It pushed the racism game even farther.
That's
Yeah.
what they say.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like
That's what
Caucasians
she said.
fighting Africans.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, kind of dicey.
yeah, it's a little dicey.
Kind of dicey.
Yeah, not
So,
kind of dicey,
everybody,
extremely dicey.
yes. On that note, on Resident Evil as a racist analogy, on that note, let's move on to the discussion topic. And I thought, I thought that this week I'd actually share a personal story of overspending on a game, and then kind of put it out there and ask you guys if you guys have committed the same sin, so to speak.
Yes.
I see. So you're basically being the Brian Kilby of this podcast now, talking about your habits for
Basically.
spending.
All right, so like a month ago, I think it was about
I've-
a month ago.
I've beaten that. I know what it is. I've done worse. Go ahead.
So like a month ago was the Evo tournament, right? Okay, so it's basically the World Fighting Game Championships, and I watched it online, and of course I got the fighting game bug again. I used to be really into fighting games, and literally I haven't played one seriously in, I don't know, 8 years, maybe something like that. But of course this sucked me in, and so I ran out and got Super Street Fighter 4. And then I realized, well, if I'm going to get serious about this, I got to go all the way. And I went out and got the Mad Catz fight stick. The fight
Good
stick that
choice.
costs is like
No.
worth like 8 copies of that game. Like almost as much as your system.
How much did you
playing-
pay for it?
I paid like 120 shipped.
Yeah, that's the going price for it. Okay.
Wait,
Yeah, for
that's
latest
the
one.
one that sold out like several
Yes.
months before the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
came out.
Yes, it is.
Yes. People go like rabid insane. They carry it around like a musician carries his guitar. You
Mike-
know, it's like their weapon of choice.
It's better than a guitar, if you ask me.
Interesting little tidbit. My cousin actually, prior to this came out, he's a huge Street Fighter fanatic. John, you and he would like talk for hours and hours.
Mhm, mhm.
But he built his own with the same components that Mad Catz pretty much used, the Japanese products.
Sanwa. I've done that. Of course, I use Habs.
It's amazing. It's like, how did he even do that? I mean, and he has it for like everything. You can plug it into the back of a gaming cabinet. You can plug it in a PS3, Xbox, anything. It's amazing.
Yeah, I did that. I actually took an arcade cabinet, gutted it, rewired it, put in the sticks and everything, and I can play whatever I want to on it. It's pretty awesome when I have it actually
Awesome.
working.
I
Not
had
tooting
that,
your own
but
horn there.
I never played. I haven't played in that gaming cabinet forever. I used to hide in there. I'm just kidding. Actually, yeah, but we used to have one too, but I haven't played it in so long. But anyway,
So
continue.
Ryan,
I would
Brian,
love to
what was
own an
your
actual
story on
cabinet.
overspending?
Let me think which one I want to go with. underspending. I mention this all the time, but I bought a Tron cabinet for $5 at a Salvation Army store.
Smart spending.
That was awesome. Yeah, that was.
Who
pretty good.
donated that?
I don't know,
Nice.
but I jumped on it. I'm like, wait, is
Was
this
that,
for
was that
sale?
the tabletop one, or was that the
No, this is the
proper
full
cabinet
This
one?
is the proper cabinet. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. So I'm dropping my X Arcade stick, which I was showing off to the people watching. I bought a Turbo Duo RX for a pirated copy of Castlevania X Rondo of Blood that I downloaded. It took me about 6 months to find a decent copy of it that I could download. I played it. I played it on my emulator, Dream and Magic Engine on the PC, which is the best console emulator ever for anything. So I'm like, I'll buy a Turbo Duo RX. I ended up paying $300 for it for one game that I didn't even buy. That was pretty stupid.
Kilby wins.
Let's see.
When it
here.
comes to losing.
What else did I do? What else?
I don't think I've really overspent on anything, really. When it comes to games, I just usually get the standard sort of copy of a game, unless something really goes, oh, you've got to get this. Like, we've got a store in the UK called HMV, and when Call of Duty came out, it was £150. You got the game, you got a few other things here and there, and you got a pair of night vision goggles.
Oh, Modern Warfare, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty
I'm like,
great.
well, yes, that's kind of cool, but where on earth can I use night vision goggles without getting arrested?
in the
I'm looking in your doors.
in the States, anywhere you want.
Yeah.
If in the States, especially if you just, you speak with your intellectual accent, it's
And you say I'm hunting. If you say I'm hunting terrorists, you're okay.
you're like, yeah, that totally makes sense.
Yeah. I'm hunting terrorists. Okay, you go ahead, boy. It's awesome.
You win, man.
Yeah.
What are you doing those night visions? Oh, well, you see, I was looking in his window. Whoops.
That's
Where'd you come
looking
from?
for terrorists.
I was
found
looking for
one.
Do that
terror.
accent for every show.
Yeah, Rob.
I thought I saw terrorists in her bedroom window, sir. Oh, there you go.
My dad used to carry around binoculars looking for terrorists in the bedroom window of.
You know, officer, it's quite
True
amazing,
story.
actually. I was looking through his window in the dark, but didn't hear you coming.
Did you hear me coming? Ha ha ha.
Terror.
Terrorist, oh no, terrorist win.
I got all over my shot.
Terrorists got over my shirt.
Right down the toilet.
Yeah. So look, I'm thinking of other stupid things I did. I bought a PC, second Xbox, second PS2, and a second Dreamcast, so I could put that arcade cabinet together.
Cool.
Plus second set of speakers, second monitor, lots of other crap.
So basically, nobody's gonna outspend you on
Stupid spend. I think, don't tell Kim, but I think I ended up putting like $120 into getting the X Arcade here to compatible with my 360. So I actually
Good lord.
I actually
man.
spent as much as John did on his Mad Cat stick to make the stick I already owned work with an Xbox 360.
Yes, nobody is going to out-stupid Brian Kilby.
Yes, that is true.
This is true.
Well, this is a good amount of time for the podcast, you guys. I'll sort of wrap this up, I guess.
Triplet's done some stupid spending, I know. What's Triplet done?
All right, let's hear Triplet be stupid.
I
Gosh,
killed the man.
dude, I don't know. Like for video games,
Yeah, you
nothing
bought-
as
you-
bad as you.
You bought that Mad Cat stick.
Yeah, I got the Mad Cat stick, but that wasn't too bad. I mean, because I can use that for more than just Street Fighter,
That's
any kind
true.
of fighting game. Buying the PS3 for Metal Gear Solid 4, is that considered stupid
Yes,
spending?
I would say that's
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't say
Man,
so.
I can't wait to play
Well, I
this
mean,
game.
you're gonna have to like find at least 2 more games to feel not terrible.
Have you found them yet?
Well, Oh yeah. Don't even joke. Yeah, there's plenty of games.
Seriously. No. What would the other games be?
Ridge
Oh,
Racer.
dude, any of the? No, actually, I don't have Ridge Racer yet. Any of the Uncharted games.
Uncharted
both
2 is
Uncharted
fantastic.
Uncharted 2 is fantastic.
I've not played that yet.
I would buy at this point, given at the new price point, I would buy a PS3 for Uncharted 2.
Yep.
Yeah, it'd be
I
worth
would
it.
buy PS3
Yes.
just for that. Yeah,
Just for Uncharted 2, it's fantastic.
Yeah, and maybe Heavy Rain. I don't know. Maybe.
I haven't
Yeah,
played it.
Heavy Rain. Yeah, that'd be a good one. I would argue that Arkham Asylum's even better on the PS3 because you get the Joker content. I still don't think you get that on the 360.
Maybe it's the
No,
DLC.
I've not heard. If you can, I've not heard.
Maybe.
Yeah, but really for spending, I don't know. I can't think. Well, I owned a 3DO. Does that count as overspending?
And I also owned that.
Did you own a Jaguar 32X?
No, I had a 32X. I also owned Chris's 3DO and his
you owned it.
and his Sega Saturn.
Yeah.
What games did you have for the 3DO?
Road Rash, Super Street
Oh,
Fighter.
Road Rash was awesome.
Super
Road
Street Fighter 2
Rash.
Turbo
Wait, Road Rash is that motorcycle game, right?
by EA. Yeah.
We go around beating the crap out of people with it?
Yeah.
Oh, that
Sorta.
game's awesome.
Yeah, it's a great game.
A pretty
Trip
good
Lions
version of
Toast.
Street Fighter was on that.
Oh, it was a great version, except you had the stick, the pad that had 5 buttons. That's not.
Yeah,
real.
the stupid pad.
You had 3
And I
buttons.
think,
You had 3
and you
buttons
had
the
to
pad and the
plug the
triggers.
second controller into the first controller to play 2 players.
Yeah.
That is a good idea.
That's not as bad as the TurboGrafx 16 though, where to have more than one controller you had to buy an accessory, the Turbo Tab,
Oh wow!
and it didn't work. The one I had didn't work.
Well, wait,
God
wasn't
bless
it
you, Liverpool.
for PlayStation, for PS2, in order for you to play 4 players, you had to get an extension too, right?
Yeah.
Remember the older PlayStation 1 games where they expected you to LAN up PlayStations and TVs?
Oh, yeah. I did.
that all
I
the
did.
time.
I did that.
They
Yeah.
expected you to land up Dreamcast too, right?
Dreamcast actually had a network adapter.
That's
They
right.
could do over the internet. A modem, in other words, I guess. The one for the PlayStation, it was like a little cable. It was basically a serial cable that went from one PlayStation to the other. They physically had to be right beside of each other, and I did that
Yeah.
just for Doom.
I was like,
Yeah,
It and
that's
Descent.
Descent was
Doom, Command and Conquer, and what was the other one that I do it with?
I could go for
Crash
some-
Bandicoot.
I could play some Descent right now. Honestly, I was thinking about that
Descent
last
is
week.
good.
Descent's a classic.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you're like, I'm lost in the same room. Oh, gravity. That great typo negative music turned into a MIDI.
Crap.
Oh, that's just taking
Exactly.
me right back in time.
Love that game.
Well, I
Yeah.
think the moral of this story is Brian wins.
Yeah.
Don't be
Yeah.
I think,
Or Brian loses.
Yeah.
I think the
Think
most
that
I've
right.
ever
Okay.
his checking account loses.
I think the
The
most
guy
I've ever
I-
outspent was to buy 4 controllers for the original Xbox and had no games that actually could play.
That's awesome,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, that's
That's
quite
it. I mean, I can't say I, bought.
Just
I can't
by acquiring like other people's Xboxes, I ended up with like 9 controllers for the first Xbox.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, they're the huge controllers or the normal stars.
Both. The original
I actually
controller,
wanted those.
the original
I
controller
wanted-
wasn't that awful. The Type S is like one of the best controllers ever, but that first one, it's bad, but it's not Jaguar bad.
Yeah.
Well, the Jaguar
Yeah.
had like a full keyboard on it.
Kind of like
Basic.
a big numpad, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, when you're up to like 30 buttons, I don't know. May have to
Things
rethink
get
that design.
confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's
yeah.
the shield button?
Yeah,
Or- no,
Doesn't anybody remember Steel Battalion?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
They made
yeah.
three-
You
I think
need
they made-
Steel Battalion.
I think they made 3 games for that. Steel Battalion 1 and 2, and then another game took advantage. Maybe Mech Warrior, one of the Mech
They
Warriors.
made more than one game that worked with it. I
Yeah.
thought it was just one game.
No, they made it. They made it.
I thought it was just Steel
They at
Battalion.
least made a sequel
Yeah.
to
They
Steel
made a
Battalion.
sequel, but I think that
Was it Japan only?
It was mail. I
Oh.
think you had to order it. I think it was like through the internet.
Yeah.
But yeah, Steel Battalion. I kind of want it.
You need it.
Well, I
No,
did
I
too,
don't.
because the
Chris has
controller
that.
looked really cool.
Does he
But
like
I
it?
would have also had to, in addition to the $200 gaming controller, buy a Xbox.
Does Chris like it, Rob?
Yeah, it's like we used to go to his house and spend a good hour setting it up on like ottomans and chairs so we could like have the experience, and then play for like 10 minutes. So it's like it's a mech
Don't
game.
you have to press like 5 or 6 buttons just to eject before you die? Because if you die, like you lose all your progress or something.
You know how
Yeah.
you quit playing it? You push power. Like
I thought there's like 5 or 6 buttons you had to click just to eject from the mech or something.
it's like Chris, you're
Like,
late
if
on your
you
house
eject
payment.
in
for this
time,
game.
I
it erased
quite
your
like the
save
idea
file.
I quite like the idea of setting it all up and then getting in the mindset and that of having a mech and having the whole dashboard in front of you, and then immersing yourself in that world. But then if you play a game that's just you're going to turn off in 10 minutes, really seems not worth it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
kind of like me setting up anything. It's like for me. It's like for me to set up the games here. I have to stand up on my couch to turn on my projector because the remote doesn't work. Then I have to wait for the projector to warm and light up.
Yeah.
Then I have to go on my 3 switch boxes, switch back and forth until I can figure out which combination turns on the Xbox. Then I set.
And then by the time you're done with all that, you're
Gosh.
into playing
I really don't want to play. Yeah, it's like.
You're just,
Tired by that.
And
by then
Triplet,
you're just like, huh,
and Triplet
I need
knows.
a break.
Triplet knows how true that is.
Yeah.
It's very true.
I used to love to play Soul Calibur. We don't play Soul Calibur anymore.
We need to play Soul Calibur. Now that
Soul
actually,
Calibur is a badass game.
now that I have Soul Calibur hooked up to a TV that I can just turn on, we need to play it more. Actually, for anyone listening on Xbox Live, I'm B Kilby, BKILBY. So
We really do need to have like a new Soundwave Radio Free Cybertron type tournament or something.
yeah,
Yeah, I'll be on for
Yes.
that.
I could pick up Super Street Fighter 2. Super Street Fighter 4, I guess.
Yeah.
We can play Animal Crossing.
Oh, you can get it off the Xbox Live Marketplace, I'm sure.
No, guys, let's play Animal Crossing.
Farmville.
We
No.
should play Frontierville on Facebook.
I really want like a good new version of Oregon Trail.
We
Yeah,
might eat apples.
Ooh, did you see the Oregon Trail trailer for the Oregon Trail movie?
What?
the what?
I didn't watch
Oh
it.
yeah,
It was like that fake trailer
Oh.
for this fake Oregon Trail movie.
No, I didn't see that. It
It was kind of funny.
that seems kind of wrong.
I saw a post for it, but I didn't watch it because I thought that I would just get utterly disappointed. But was it funny or what?
It was really stupid. Like like how like when people would just put like stupid things in for your name. So like when you died, it'd say like poo on a stick lies here or something like that. You
Yeah.
know? They basically made fun of those.
So what you're saying is it's a Saturday Night Live sketch.
Basically, yeah.
Sort
so
of.
it's like-
Yeah. With
So it's just so forcedly not funny that you have to.
Yeah,
get
it's like Jimmy Fallon humor. Basically,
Yeah, it's like watching
So was it as-
Slosh.com. Yeah.
So it wasn't as good as Titanic 2 trailer.
no. This was clearly this is one of those trailers where the people in it thought it was hilarious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're probably high.
Yeah.
You know
It's
what?
the best thing.
I must go and investigate.
Guys, get me a budget. I'm gonna make a game movie trailer.
Yeah,
I'll
let's
show
do
all
that.
about
That.
stuff.
We can make it badass like that one Batman trailer.
Oh, I can
Yes.
outdo everyone with awesome. We're gonna make Bomberman the Game movie.
Yeah.
Nice.
yes.
No,
You can,
Chronica.
make, you can make a bomb any size.
No, not
Use your
bad
sense.
dudes. We need a guy. Who can,
I said
we need a
Bomberman.
guy who can who imitate that movie guy in a world where ninjas have kidnapped the president.
Are you bad enough to save Ronnie?
No,
Are you
that
bad
part would be
enough?
like when the text comes flying at the screen, hardcore with like a dun dun. Are you bad enough?
Yes.
I used to play that game. Oh my god. I never understood that game. I was too young for that game, I think.
How can you not understand it? There's nothing to understand. You're two dudes who are
Pretty
bad,
accessible.
and you're,
Well,
and you're
right, yeah.
running
Nailed
through
it.
trying to beat up like the dragon ninjas or whatever to save Ronnie. That's it.
Walk right.
Yeah.
You'll get burgers.
Which was the same plot for every other type of that game. It was just two guys beating the crap out of people.
I think I just like Double Dragon a lot better, maybe.
Well, Double Dragon was good, but
Yeah. There's a key difference.
Yeah, do the trailer. You need to do a trailer for Double Dragon and the Battletoads.
Oh yes.
Ooh, yes.
You know,
Battletoads.
the thing is about bad dudes that really kind of threw it off is Double Dragon. Yay, we saved Marion. We get to go on a date now. All these sorts of Final Fight. Yay, we saved Jessica. We get to go on a date now. Her dad's happy. Her dad wants to have
Streets of Rage as well.
Yeah, it's like, yay, bad dudes. The president's taking us out for burgers.
Nice.
Yeah, that's the text. You guys want to go get a burger? Ha ha ha. And he's laughing. You joking? 1,000 ninjas, okay? And they had like swords. I'm into tank top and parachute pants, and I just punched 1,000 ninjas and a Bobo in the nuts. And what are you going to joke about giving me a hamburger? Man, you better give me some fries too, okay? Because I am really pissed off right now, Ronnie. A bad day.
And as long as it's not Obama, because that burger place that he takes people to, pretty good.
Five Guys? Is that where he takes them?
No, he took them to Ray's Hellburger. I've been there. It's not
really.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
The meat is actually quite dry, and I love myself.
I love some moist meat. Yeah.
It's just really big.
Okay.
Nice.
I think talking about hamburgers is our cue.
Yeah.
To wrap this sucker up, because we do have an after party to get to.
Oh God.
That's right.
So if you're listening live, good for you. If you're listening to this on tape, so to speak.
Yeah, we still have 50 viewers right now. So thank
listen to this on an EP.
Yeah. We've almost about to show us package.
All right, so that is new Soundwave for this week. Good show, guys. For everybody, I'm John DeLuna. Be sure to check out the rest of our shows at tfradio.net, and we will see you